England, located in the United Kingdom, is one of the most popular destinations in the world to visit. From famous landmarks to spectacular views, this country's natural beauty provides endless opportunities to get out and explore. To help you plan your trip, we've created a list of the 10 best places to visit in England. Cotswolds. If you're looking for picturesque villages, the Cotswolds in southern England are for you. In this region, there's a charming village every mile or so. Stay at one of the country houses near Still-on-the-Wold to get a sense of life as it was before World War II. The picture-perfect vistas are even more delightful when they're brought to life by an actor in character costume playing Thomas Hardy's Tess of the D'Urbervillas, while still others sing sweet songs from earlier times. It is like stepping back into another era, with little modern-day distractions. Stratford-upon-Avon. Stratford-upon-Avon is known for its world-class Shakespeare heritage and architecture. It is also famously associated with two huge literary icons. William Shakespeare himself, who was born in 1564 and spent much of his early life there before moving to London, and John Milton, who died in 1674 and was buried in the churchyard of the Stratford Parish Church. Built on a hill rising up from the riverbank, many of its buildings date back centuries. The most popular tourist attraction by far is Shakespeare's birthplace, that has been operating as a museum since 1925, as it isn't possible to visit inside the house where he lived and worked. This museum aims to celebrate his works through exhibits exploring his life and times. Canterbury. Founded in 597, Canterbury is one of the most well-known places to visit in all of England. It's known as the Eternal City and has a fascinating history. This beautiful cathedral has been visited by kings, pilgrims, and everyone in between for more than 1500 years. After the Roman Emperor Constantine became a Christian convert in the 4th century, he began to encourage the spread of Christianity throughout his empire. One thing he did was encourage pilgrimages. He issued coins which featured him wearing a crown with palm leaves and said Pax Eterna, which means everlasting peace, on them as a way of getting people to come see this city. And they did. The term pilgrimage route refers to old Roman roads running through Europe towards Canterbury Cathedral. Bath. With stunning landscapes and rich history, Bath is a popular travel destination. If you're looking for a quintessential English town that's steeped in British culture and charm, a trip to Bath would be perfect. It's also one of the oldest cities in Britain and famous for its Georgian architecture. One can still see Roman baths where people once bathed 2,000 years ago. A guide on what to do in Bath might include the following. A walk along the tree-lined Avon riverbanks offers breathtaking views, and there are many trails which lead up hills to other beautiful spots in the area, like Lansdowne Hill with a view of Stonehenge. Liverpool. Liverpool is an underrated travel destination, especially for those who are looking for an off-the-beaten-path spot to explore. Liverpool has a very rich history, from the first use of anesthesia to the Beatles, who played in the city frequently. And there are loads of sites you can visit that will bring this history to life. One site worth visiting is the incredible Atkinson's Candy Shop at 28 Castle Street that has been open since 1903 and feels like a window into a different time. Another favorite spot is Gladstone Dock, where you can find plenty of restaurants and bars, as well as watching the sunset over the Mersey River. Oxford. Oxford is a beautiful, historic city. It has been inhabited since before the 5th century, and it is a perfect stop if you are visiting or planning to travel to England. Oxford was officially awarded the title of UK's most amazing university town by the Sunday Times. On your next visit, be sure to wander around and take in the English atmosphere as you stroll through winding cobbled lanes and alleys dating back to medieval times. If you are staying longer than a day, you should also consider taking one of their famous walking tours that starts at historic Carfax Tower. Harrogate. Harrogate is a beautiful historic spa town in the heart of Yorkshire. A favorite with both tourists and locals, Harrogate has a charming old town with cobbled streets and traditional cafes. There are also green rolling hills nearby where you can hike, bike, or go horseback riding. There's so much to do in Harrogate that you'll barely have time to visit all the attractions before you depart. Highlights include the Prince of Wales Theatre, the Royal Baths Museum, Betty's Tea Rooms, and Elizabeth's Court, among others. Cambridge. Cambridge is not just a beautiful city with lots of history to explore, it is also home to one of the most prestigious universities in the world. Soak up some knowledge, enjoy the architecture, and walk down streets lined with ivy. Cambridge's compact center means you can see all the sights on foot, or get from place to place by bicycle or public transport. There's no shortage of things to do either. Visit historic colleges like King's College, Magdalen College, or Clare College, eat at trendy new restaurants such as Polpo, Modern Italian, and Chesnico, French Bistro, or simply wander around admiring the grand buildings that line each side of the River Cam. Brighton and Hove. Brighton and Hove is a city with no shortage of diverse things to see, from iconic buildings and landmarks to quirky attractions and hidden treasures. The North Lane area has some of the best independent stores in town, as well as contemporary restaurants serving up everything from traditional British food to international cuisines. Head down to Brighton Pier for an afternoon on the Golden Sands or Brighton Sea Life Center for a day out with the kids. And for those looking for an adrenaline fix, take on one of Europe's best roller coasters or watch a live show at Top Rank Ballroom, Britain's oldest music hall. It's just across the road from one of its newest spots, Royal Albion Hotel Brighton, offering great views and even better service. London. London is the capital of the United Kingdom and a popular tourist destination. Its close proximity to other major European cities makes it an ideal travel destination for Americans visiting Europe, as you can see these incredible cities in just one trip. London is known for its cultural heritage, with such iconic landmarks like the Tower Bridge, the London Eye, Piccadilly Circus, and Trafalgar Square. It's also one of the best places to find shopping in all price ranges. For instance, High Street Kensington has designer labels like Burberry or Harrods Luxury Department Store, which are perfect if you're looking for a high-end souvenir or accessory. Whether you visit to experience history, museums, or great cuisine, London is guaranteed to be unforgettable.